sad day for Africa geopolitics. And this is something that no one should ever imagine would happen, especially from a country like South Africa, which we share some interesting history. How does this come to the federal government of Nigeria? What is the official position of the government of Nigeria about this?
Well, first and foremost, well, it was, as Ambassador Nicolai said, it was mixed feelings. There's this lady who told me, you know what, I have a spa in South Africa. I closed it down. She returned with her 3 children. And she said she will open a spa in Nigeria. Hopefully she gets support. So it was one of mixed feelings. Happy that they were home, but sad that this is happening on the continent of Africa. And I'll tell you something about those 258 that came in. None of them committed any crime. The only crime they committed is the color of their skin. They are black migrants in South Africa. So, but everybody was happy that President Bola Ahmed Tinubu ensured their return to Nigeria. And then also on ground was MTN, who gave 100,000 naira to each one of them, transferred to them, and then 50,000 airtime. And then the starter pack. Governor Hope Uzodimma gave 1 million naira each to indigenous of Imo State, and we're hoping that other states will follow suit, because the president said something. He said they must be reintegrated back to society. So President Bola Ahmed Tinubu had paid fully to MPs to ensure that these Nigerians would come home. Now we are onto the reintegration stage. So NEMA was on ground to provide transportation. Refugee Commission will follow up with reintegration. NIMC was on hand to provide NIM for them. MTN, like I said, gave 100,000 naira, 50,000 naira, and then Crockstone, another private real estate firm, was on ground to give them some cash. So it was a very, very seamless multi-agency collaboration. And we called on state governors to do what Governor Hope Uzodimma did, reach out to the indigenes so that they can help with their reintegration.
Whatever these 258 Nigerians are watching tonight, on behalf of Channels Television, our heart goes out to them. Displacement is not one of the easy things in life. When you've got your life totally set out for you as an adult, with family, with your business set out, like you said, the crimes that these people committed is because they are Nigerians. And the hatred some South Africans have for Nigerians, it's unbelievable. Have Nigeria as a government been able to identify what exactly is the root cause of this hatred? This hate.
Look, you just said it. It's just hatred, because we have been on this for a while. Look, Nigeria has a binational commission where these issues are discussed. Nigeria has an early warning signal mechanism with South Africa, which they delayed in signing. I doubt if it's still signed yet. And the early warning signal mechanism was to ensure that if there's any trouble, any problem, you know, the security agencies, there's an early warning notice, and then they will be able to do something. But I tell you, they did nothing. So what is the hatred now? They will tell us that they're taking their jobs. What jobs? The woman has a spa. It's not anybody's job. There's a man who came back, and he told us that he has 4 businesses in South Africa. He has returned to come and start a new life. And what most of them said to me were, look, it's getting very frustrating and, most importantly, dangerous. Imagine a 9-year-old boy I spoke with at that place today. When he goes to school, they're just teasing you, this Nigerian boy. And then the teacher will say to him, so, I think he has whatever your name is. So the mother had to say to them that my son has a name. Don't say that to them anymore. And she said she's gone through this all her life. She's been there for 20-something years. She's not going to let her children go through this. So it's therefore, I think Africa as a continent needs to look at this, because it's not just Nigerians. We have a large number, you know, as of course because of our population, but it's hatred towards fellow blacks. Okay, look, I've been to South Africa many times to meet with them, to engage with them. There was a time they said, oh, they take our girls, they take our jobs. It's like, how? It's like, how? So really, it's something that, you know, beyond Nigeria now, we shouldn't keep looking the other way. And for Nigerians in South Africa, if I'm glad President made this happen, and more will be coming, and just between the range of 700, 800 to 1,000, as we said earlier, will be coming back. And for those who still want to come back home, will always be home. But here's the thing, they need to get back into the society. Some of the questions being asked by Refugee Commission is, what are your skills? What would you want to do? And that will be the next stage. And I'm sure they will not regret coming back. However, like I said, it's tough. It's really tough, leaving everything you have. One man is going to come, but he says he has to sell his car. and his house and then return home. They're done. They're done. It's really a very sad situation.